Quick. So,
Yes, sir.
okay, I will just be very quick so we can finish on time po. I just would like to share to everyone the presentation. This on behalf of our university president, Dr. Rubibi Santos Matibag. So, in Bataan Peninsula State University, we have multiple programs in partnership with our BJMP here in Bataan in particular and in Central Luzon and Region 4A. Okay, I just would like to give focus on the particular program, the Health Beyond Bars program. Sabi ko nga po kanina, marami po kaming ibang mga programa in partnership with our jail partners in Central Luzon as well as in other regions. We have TechVoc programs, mental health programs, etc. etc. I just would like to highlight this particular program for everyone na inyo pong pwede pong tignan. Okay? So, so this project is being led by Dr. Bibi Santos Matibag. She was the former Dean of the College of Nursing and Midwifery of BPSU and is currently the president of Bataan Peninsula State University. So itong programa po na to, alam naman po natin na sa international convention sa mga PDLs po ay merong mga karapatan at mga attention na kailangan pong ibigay like the Nelson Mandela Rules of the United Nations. So itong programa po na to na Health Beyond Bars ay nilaunch noong 2014. So particularly po, base sa isang research o pananaliksik na ginawa nila Dr. Matibag sa mga PDLs dito po sa Central Luzon where they found out that TB or tuberculosis is very rampant in our jail facilities. So from that particular research, na-launch po ang Health Beyond Bars program to provide access to quality healthcare among our PDLs. So bukod po ang mga SUCs ay mandated to do extension, the program also initiated a lot of volunteer works from faculty members, students, and other stakeholders and partners in the program. So almost more than 10 years na po itong programa po na ito. So ang gusto po ng programa is to have collaborative efforts among different healthcare providers, so lahat po ng partners na pwede, so we can deliver free healthcare to our PDLs. Okay, the objective of the program is to elevate the quality of healthcare and education. Kasi po hindi lang po healthcare na ibigay ng Health Beyond Bars program, kundi 3 years ago, nasimulan din po nating ma-execute ang College Education Behind Bars with BS Midwifery Program, a board program being offered to selected jails in Central Luzon. It was initiated in Marilao and currently also expanded in Guagua and in Bataan District Jails. Mamaya po, tignan po natin yung mga yan. Okay, so skip ko na po yung ibang mga slides and I just would like to focus on what we're doing in the program. So itong programa po na to ay nagbibigay ng iba't ibang klase ng health-related services and vocational trainings to PDLs across Central Luzon. So by 2026, the program will be expanding in the Region 4A Calabarzon area. So the program aims to improve the health and strengthen collaboration with partner jails, and the program has conducted comprehensive delivery of various medical and dental services to our jails. Since medical and dental aspects of health deliveries in our jails are also one of the challenging aspects of among the PDLs. Ito po ilang mga larawan na nagpapakita po ng mga free vaccinations, medical supplies donations sa atin pong mga partner jails. So particularly po in this photo we have di ko pa masyadong mabasa pero we have more than almost all jails in Central Luzon, if not almost, parang lahat na po yata, as well as partner jails in Region 4A. So the HBB provided these programs promoting well-being and positive outcomes within the correctional system. So bukod po sa Health Beyond Bars program, nanganak din po ito ng College Education Behind Bars dahil na rin po sa call ng BJMP and of course yung initiative na rin ng BPSU to expand its programming sa ating mga jail. So ito po yung College Education Behind Bars na kung saan ay nilaunch po natin ang Bachelor of Science in Midwifery program doon po una sa Marilao District Jail and now has expanded to Bataan District Jail and Daguagua District Jail. So it was started po in 2023 and just like regular students, ang mga estudyante po ay nag-undergo ng admission, nag-undergo ng mga learning support programs. Just this year ay nag-hold na po ng program kasi po nakatapos na po ng 2 years. Practically, that's a diploma in midwifery program already in the Marilao Municipal Jail. It's the first ever of its kind, honoring 15 PDLs on April 16. So yan po yung larawan ng ilan sa ng mga estudyante po natin doon sa Marilao Municipal Jail. Formerly headed by Jail Chief Inspector Cliff Richard Torres po, na ngayon po ay warden na po ng Bataan District Jail. So mahalaga po itong mga programang ganito because we want to support sustainable development goals of the university, of the world, like SDG number 3, good health and well-being. Okay po. Siyempre tayo po ay mandated dyan ng ating iba't ibang mga international conventions that we should pursue the offering of different programs and services to our persons deprived of liberty. Okay? So sa ngayon po, ang dating isa ay naging 26 na po ang partner na jail. And there are also MOAs with DOH, Red Cross, provincial health offices, with dental associations. So during the pandemic, hindi po tumigil ang programa. So we pulled in all volunteer faculty members, students, and everyone who would like to join the program. Of course, almost perfect po ang satisfaction sa mga survey results na ginagawa po natin sa ating mga kaprograma. So there are 3 pilot programs on BS Midwifery sa ating mga taga-jail. Nag-offer po ng BS Midwifery. The first cohort admitted 15 students. And right now po, ongoing na po yung 3 jails with the college education behind bars. Siyempre po, may mga emerging challenges po tayo dyan, especially po sa mga programa po ng BPSU on TechVoc programs, where madami po tayong na-train, na pag-graduate, na NC2, marami sa kanila nakalaya na, pero base sa mga pag-aaral na isinagawa din ng BPSU ay nagkakaroon pa din ng job discrimination. Kaya napakahalaga po yung sinasabi ng ating mga kasama kanina, one of the most challenging aspect of reformation right now is on the aftercare program. So kailangan po mabantayan at magkaroon ng mga legislations, local man or national, so we can encourage employers to employ ex-PDLs. Yan. Okay po, human capital sustainability is also a challenge kasi ang programa po na ito, patulad po ng Health Beyond Bars program, ay umaasa din lamang po sa mga volunteers. Napaka-rami po ng oras na iginugugol sa ganitong klase ng mga programa. So, in fact, this is an opportunity for us, sa mga audience po natin dyan, that we are looking for a lot of volunteers to help us carry out with the Health Beyond Bars and the College Education Behind Bars program. Okay, so may mga future plans po ang programa. Tulad nga po ng yung combating discrimination. So BPSU is currently lobbying for a local ordinance in Bataan so that we can onboard DOLE, PESO, and everyone else to ensure employment among our PDLs, especially those ex-PDLs, especially those who are trained and ready for work. So kailangan po natin ng economic reintegration via social entrepreneurship modeling para hindi po masayang yung mga investments po natin sa mga PDLs na nasa loob. So paglabas po nila, meron po silang pupuntahan na iba't ibang klase ng mga enterprise to practice yung kanilang training or ma-assist po sila na magkaroon ng employment. Okay? So this is Bataan District Jail. Dito po yan sa Orani, Bataan. And pakita ko lang po yung ilang mga facilities na na-develop po sa patuloy na pagtutulungan ng mga faculty, ng mga volunteers, ng iba't ibang mga stakeholders. Ito po yung jail clinic na na-establish po in collaboration with BPSU and Bataan District Jail. So napakaganda po ng kanilang jail clinic at okay po ang supply nila because of our partners, local partners sa medical and dental professional associations who volunteered to provide assistance sa pag-initiate po natin ng ganitong klase ng mga programa. So ito naman po yung kanilang mental health. So bukod po sa physical health ay we also tackle mental health programs. So ito po yung kanilang counseling center na in-establish din po sa pagtutulungan ng iba't ibang mga volunteers, mga expert professionals on mental health sa atin pong state university. Dito po yan sa Bataan. Ito po yung kanilang dental clinic sa Bataan District Jail, which was, I think this was donated by the Bataan, the Philippine Dental Association Bataan chapter, who is a very active partner of BPSU's Health Beyond Bars program. So primarily po, this particular presentation focuses on providing quality healthcare to our PDL. So saan mo papasok ang mga volunteers? So we would like to invite everyone sa ating audience, ano-anong mga volunteerism opportunities ang pwede po nating maibigay dito po sa ganitong klase ng mga programa being led by a higher education institution like BPSU. So number one, kailangan po natin ng clinical and medical support, particularly on medical and dental missions. Actually po katatapos lang ng planning and evaluation meeting ng programa na ito last Thursday, where we invited the wardens and all inmates welfare development and nurses personnel sa ating mga partner jails. At isa po ito sa mga lumitaw na pinaka-main concern ng ating mga jail partners. And I think these are also concerns of many jails in the entire Philippines. So kailangan po natin ng mas marami pang medical and dental missions. And we need volunteers, licensed professionals who can provide specialized consultations and treatments. Marami sa mga jail natin wala silang dental facilities. So isa yan sa mga bagay na pwedeng pagtuunan ng pansin ng ating mga volunteers. Also with mental health services, and po napakalaking bagay din po because hindi po ganon biro our PDLs to be assisted with their adjustments psychologically, socially, and mentally, so we can improve their well-being kasi crucial po, napakahalaga po. Base po sa mga focus group discussions na ginawa po namin sa ating mga jail, talagang para sa kanila napakahalaga na mabigyan po sila ng magandang guidance on their mental health. So we are calling on psychology graduates, psychology professionals there to assist us kasi problema po nila ngayon, may mental health clinic pero yung mga kailangan po na licensed and professional counselors, medyo kinakapos po tayo doon. We also are in need of vaccination and preventive care, volunteering programs upang masupport po natin yung sustainability ng health beyond bars, particularly po anti-influenza vaccinations. Volunteers can help us manage the large-scale health drives or preventive health webinars. Kailangan din po namin ng mga teachers. Ayan. So sa mga teachers po natin dyan na nanonood, meron po tayong college education behind bars and yung learning support aspect po sana ng mga estudyante natin sa jail, like teaching and tutoring. So kailangan po nila ng additional learning support mechanisms like tutoring po sana. So if you have, sabi nga kanina, hindi time yung wala, no? If you have the heart, we can find the time. So yung mga estudyante, yung mga graduates po natin dyan, mga fresh grads or currently professional teachers po natin who would like to help us in the success of the BS Midwifery program, you can contact BPSU and help us provide remedial tutoring to help our current students in their academic journey. Okay, ano ba po? Okay, so next lang po. Yan, pati po sa vocational training, BPSU offers very comprehensive vocational training program sa mga jails po natin through the other twin project po, yung Hope Behind Bars program po na nag-offer po ng napakadaming mga NC2 track programs that help ex-PDLs land into jobs in the future. So, pwede po kayong tumulong, especially po sa after release program kasi po yan po yung malaking challenge dyan sa vocational training. Ang dami po nating human resource development sa loob. Nakakapag-train po tayo ng mga tao pero paglabas po nila medyo nahihirapan po sila to find employment. Although we cannot discount the fact that there are already ex-PDLs who are able to go abroad, work to hotels, work to industries because of their NC2s. Pero more than 60% of our data sa aming mga graduate na may NC2 na nakalabas ay hindi po talaga employed. So may challenge po tayo dyan. Another one, yung post-release and reintegration. Yan, kailangan po natin ng mga, sabi rin po kanina, no, kailangan ng mga volunteers, ng mga institutions, ng mga partners na tutulong to develop social entrepreneurship models of businesses na makapagbigay po ng trabaho sa ating mga PDLs na particularly yung mga enterprise na to will target ex-PDLs. Ma-partner po natin with BGMP, with BPSU. So kung may mga startup dyan, yung mga nag-i-startups po dyan ng mga professionals, maybe you wanna consider the technical expertise of our ex-PDLs to help you in your startup businesses. Yan, kailangan po natin ng marami pang mga employment advocates. Volunteers can work with agencies like DOLE and PESO upang matulungan po yung ating mga ex-detainees to find work at matanggal po yun kasi may bias pa rin po talaga sa public about people who are ex-PDL. Ito po no, katulad po sabi kanina, parang gusto ko na nga rin mag-volunteer kanina sa parol no, narinig ko yung discussion kanina. Kailangan din po ng mga legal and administrative aid. Actually po for 2026, for the first time po in 2026 nakakasana po sa roadmap ng Health Beyond Bars program itong legal and administrative aid volunteering kasi po BPSU will be offering its College of Law by next year and magandang program po to integrate legal assistance sa ating mga PDLs din po. And kung kayo po ay nanonood at kayo ay interesado, pwede po kayo mag-join sa amin. Siyempre po, yung mga simpleng bagay tulad ng donation drives. 26 jails na po ang sinusuportahan ng BPSU. Napakaraming needs na gusto nating maitulong, maiprovide sa kanila. And we need volunteers who can organize or manage the collection of medical supplies, hygiene kits, and educational materials, etc. Okay. Actually, pati po sa side namin, sa admin side, medyo nahihirapan na rin po yung team. Sa totoo lang po, medyo marami naman po tayong mga volunteers pero tama po yung concern kanina, yung sustainability, yung pagtagal ng mga volunteers sa program ay medyo yung turnover rate po natin hindi po ganong katagal nag-i-stay yung ating mga volunteers. So, in as much as possible, lahat ng gusto mag-volunteer for all forms of support sa ating programs, you are all welcome to connect with BPSU and together pwede po natin pagtulong-tulungan na mai-provide yung iba't ibang mga impact areas po natin like clinical care, sa college education behind bars, yung sa reintegration po nila at sa logistics area po ng volunteer activities po ng programa po na ito. So ang challenge lang po natin sa lahat, maging tulay po tayo beyond the bars. Let us all serve as bridge beyond the bars. Magamit po natin yung ating mga kaalaman, kagalingan upang maging tulay po tayo sa pagbabago ng buhay po ng iba. So again, sa ating mga healthcare professionals, volunteer your expertise to sustain the jail clinics that provide medical, dental, and mental health support. So, yung, sabi nga po sa inyo kanina, kinukulang po tayo ng tao dyan. Wala pong regular na nakatao for particularly dyan sa lahat ng yan, sa dental and mental health support. Kaya kasi yung medical po nila, may mga nurses naman po sila sa ating jail. Sa mga teachers po natin dyan, if you want to volunteer, help us prevent faculty burnout by tutoring or teaching. So para ma-ensure po natin na magiging beacon of hope yung ating CEBB program. Kung may nanonood po tayo dyan ng mga businessman tsaka mga advocates, ayan, pagtulungan po natin yung future plans po ng BPSU to develop social entrepreneurship programs para meron pong sure na mga businesses na pwedeng pasukin ang ating mga ex-PDLs. Okay? So ang tanong lang po natin sa lahat, will you be the bridge that helps them walk from behind the bars back into the heart of our community? So right now, it's a very magpapasko po. So Pwede nating ibigay yung puso po natin sa mga nangangailangan at sa mga taong dapat po talaga nating bigyan ng mas maganda pong serbisyo. Remember po, sabi po sa Hebrews 13:3, remember those in prison as if you were their fellow prisoners, and those who are mistreated as if you yourselves were suffering. By the way po, yung program po nila Dr. Matibag has won the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Group Category Award last 2023 po bilang pagkilala sa kanilang mahusay na paglilingkod sa bayan. So that's President Marcos Bon, President Ruby during the awarding ceremony in Malacanang. So for us po, yan lamang po. Maraming salamat po. Lagi po ating tandaan, ang lahat po ng gagawin natin ay hindi lamang po para sa PDL, kundi para po sa bayan. So if you want to connect with us and do volunteer works with us for BPSU Central Luzon, Region 4A areas, kayo po ay makipag-connect lang sa amin. You can find the BPSU official Facebook page and you can just direct your concern to our university president. Maraming salamat po. Patuloy po tayong maglingkod para sa bayan.
Thank you so much, sir. So ngayon, it's the season of giving, Christmas na, holiday season. So sa mga gustong mag-volunteer po sa ating Bataan Peninsula State University, mangyari lang po na i-contact sila or makipag-ugnayan gamit ang kanilang Facebook page. Thank you so much, sir, para po sa inyong mga initiatives para sa ating persons deprived of liberty. So to know more about volunteerism, our